Manchester United have looked into halving the sum they currently pay to their Disabled Supporters Association, it has been claimed. The Manchester United Disabled Supporters Association, established in 1989, claims to be the oldest disabled football association in the world. United are understood to currently pay the group £40,000 per year, but fresh reports indicate it could suffer as budget cuts continue at the Premier League club. Since part owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe took over at the start of the year, there have been a number of cuts put in place. Some of the measures have saved millions, such as the decision to end Sir Alex Ferguson's ambassador deal, while others save smaller sums. MUFC welcomed former United star Dennis Irwin for their anniversary dinner in early November, with the event taking place at Old Trafford, but it remains to be seen what impact any reduction in the payment from United would mean for the association going forward. Mirror Football has approached Manchester United for comments, according to the Mail. United are reluctantly considering cutting the £40,000 annual payment in half. The publication stresses that a final decision on the matter has yet to be made. The same report also suggests there has been no confirmation on whether the annual MUFC Christmas party, where some tickets are subsidised through that 5-figure payment, will be held in 2024. The event has taken place every year since 1989, with the exception of the COVID-affected 2020 plans, though talks over this year's edition are said to still be on the horizon. A number of current and former United stars, including Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard, have had interviews shared on MUFC's website. Treble-winning defender Irwin has also spoken highly of the group and of its secretary, Chas Banks, who died in 2024. Obviously, he's part of the furniture here at Manchester United, said Irwin, who laid a wreath for Banks before United's Carabao Cup game against Leicester in October. I knew him very well before every Christmas do. The players used to pop down here and attend the Disabled Supporters branch's Christmas do as well, and meet everybody, so great memories of Chas. Obviously, he grew up around the area, was a huge Manchester United fan. He'd done so much, particularly in the last few years, in improving the facilities for the disabled branch, the new viewing platform in different parts of the ground. But yeah, he had a great partnership with Richard Arnold and Manchester United as a whole, and the players used to love coming down here and meeting the supporters, and real fond memories of Chas. Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim has told fans we will be ready when they face Ipswich Town in his first match on November 24th. Amorim arrived in Manchester on Monday, one day after taking charge of his final match with former club Sporting Lisbon. The club are confident he will receive his visa in time for that first match, with his coaching staff also needing approval. United's new boss has been unable to take training, but the club hopes the matter will be settled by the time a number of squad members return from international duty. Among those on international duty are Argentina's Alejandro Garnacho and Portugal's Bruno Fernandes, though there were no United representatives in Lee Carsley's England squad against Greece. "This is funny, I've watched this room so many times," Amorim said, while sat in Old Trafford's media room during a tour of the stadium. "Sunday next week, Ipswich, we will be ready." United sit 13th in the Premier League table, having picked up 4 points from 2 games under Ruud van Nistelrooy following Erik ten Hag's sacking. However, in a congested table, they are just 4 points away from Champions League qualification. Their next opponents, Ipswich, are managed by former United coach Kieran McKenna. They picked up their first league win of the season before the international break, beating Tottenham in North London, and sit 7 points and 4 places beneath their next opponents. Amorim, meanwhile, goes into his first United game off the back of a perfect start in Portugal with Sporting. Their win at Braga on November 10th was an 11th from 11 league games this term, scoring 39 times in the process. Sporting also picked up 10 points from their first 4 Champions League matches. The last of those was a 4-1 victory over reigning Premier League champions Manchester City, though Amorim recognised he will need to do things a little differently in his new job. "I feel ready for the new challenge," Amorim said after his final match with Sporting. "I'm not naive, I know it's going to be very different, very difficult. I'm at peace now, I can focus on my new job, and I'm looking forward to starting tomorrow. I know it will be difficult to reproduce what I have here elsewhere, but there are other places with different exposure and pressure. It's been a fantastic adventure. I apologise for this mid-season decision, but I felt it was my time and my way. I know how I'm going to play in the beginning, because you have to start with a structure that you know. We don't have a lot of time to train, so I have to show something that I know very well.